Hello everybody, we are here with a timeless reading. My name is Gabriella. For anybody new tuning in, welcome. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Ooh, I just got such a strong urge to light a candle. There may be something that you're setting up. This can be like a ritual of yours, or just like wanting to get into a space of focus. All right. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands, but it almost looks like it wants to come out reversed. Let's see what's surrounding this. All right. There could be something that you're potentially turning around with. I'm looking at something going on here that's not a completely clear situation, but is something that you're trying to figure out. It seems like maybe something's being communicated with you and you're like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, what's the actual message? Like, yeah, something here about that. You could have before been like, yes, I'm going to go forward with this, but now it could have you like rethinking your direction. I'm seeing it be like this. You could have been like, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this thing. But then I'm seeing something turn you around, so you're actually going to go into hermit mode. But it could have been something where you were like, yes, this is the thing, I'm going to go do it. But now I'm seeing you turn around into a self-reflective space because there's something that you feel you need to figure out at this point. But I'm seeing this really, it's like a puzzle here that needs to be figured out. Something is just confusing at this point. Yeah, you could have been ready to move forward with something and then been like, maybe I'm not ready. Like, I don't know if your guides may have been like, yeah, keep going with this. And you could have been like, wait, I need to think about it again. Like, maybe you were going to go on stage and then you were like, oh, I don't know if I really want to go up there yet. Like, am I sure? Is this something that I need to do? I'm seeing your guides at this point. There can be more that ends up unfolding within the reading, but at this point, I don't know exactly what's going on here. Maybe something that you just need to let go of and trust the process. Something that you can absolutely trust is that when something is supposed to make sense, when you are supposed to have an answer, when there is information that you need, your guides will deliver it to you. Trust that. There's never a time where you're going to need something and it's not going to be there for you. It is always going to be there for you. So if something is not making sense, or you're unsure about something or anything else like that right now, just know that that is built in to the design of this, okay? It's not a mistake. But yeah, you could have been feeling like really confident, and then like you're on the branch ready to spread your wings and fly, and like right as you're at the edge, like right as you're about to jump in, you may have been like retreated. It's kind of like you're supposed to jump out of the plane, you're going skydiving, and then you get up there and you're like, I don't know about this, it's pretty high up. It seems also like this lack of clarity may also be carrying a message in and of itself. What does it mean? Maybe this is also like bringing you back to I'm hearing something about going back to the book with something. Maybe you're like going back to the basics with something. Can even be a returning. You could be bringing this... Okay, so this thing right now that you're trying to solve, this puzzle that's been put in front of you, you may be looking at it and you're like, I just, for the life of me, cannot figure this thing out. Some of you, you're going to go to somebody who's a guide for you and you're going to be like, can you help me with this? This is what I'm seeing. This can be like a mentor, just anybody that could provide you with wisdom, guidance. And that can look like many different things as well. But this would be somebody that you feel like holds some sort of like authority, or they're just somebody that you would trust to help you out. That is the way. Okay, so maybe this was about asking for help. Alright. Yeah, this is going to help you be able to like return and get back on track where you were. Not that you're not on track now, but you could have felt like you had to reverse something for a little bit to come back and maybe get help with something that you didn't know or something you were trying to figure out. But then I'm seeing that whatever this guidance is that you end up getting from this like trusted source of yours, I'm seeing that it like verifies and validates something for you and allows you to continue. But yeah, maybe you were, I don't know, you could have felt like maybe you felt like you went for something and then were like unprepared and needed to come back. It's like you left home without your lunch being packed and you had to come back and pack it. And then you could like go back. This has to do with who and or what you're participating with. Meaning the Lovers here, it can be a relationship of yours, but that doesn't mean it needs to be with a person. Although for some of you, it can be a relationship with a person. For others of you, it's like, what am I supposed to be doing? Because the Lovers can be like an activity that you really like to do. Just something that you are connecting with and creating a relationship with. Something that you're trying to connect with and be like, what is the connection here? I want to understand that. I want to make sense of this. Like, why has this thing been brought to me and what am I supposed to do with that? Or why does this keep coming up for me? So it's your relationship with something or someone. Maybe you're pulling away from something that you had been doing before. Like, I'm seeing a relationship that's ending. Meaning like a connection you could have felt like was over at this point. It was needing to end your relationship with something. And remember, relationship can be with any other thing that you're interacting with. Okay, so this was so you could start something else. It seemed like something before that you were exploring that came to an end so you could explore something else that you may feel like is more right for you. But I'm seeing you be like, but there's so many options here. And that could have been why you were seeking guidance, because you were trying to figure out like what this thing is for you. So something happened that pulled you back into a space of reflection, and like something felt perplexing to you. So I'm seeing you reach out to somebody that you feel like is going to be able to give you direction, guidance, like a sounding board even for you. So however that is that you obtain that or reach out to that, I'm seeing that happen here. What I'm seeing is that you're making progress with like a relationship with something that needed to come to an end, which is going to prosper growth for you to be doing something else that you're meant to be doing now at this point. But I'm seeing it's going to take energy and investing, but I'm seeing you're going to get a clear understanding of what this is, but you have to basically, you have to take the advice that you're being given and you need to look into it further to understand like the deeper and more complex meaning of it, essentially. Because I'm seeing whatever this was that you were attached to before, there's like a breaking apart now. So you have that like individual freedom to be doing this other thing. But there's something that's a little bit tricky here about the transition that I'm seeing. And so that's why the need to reach out to whomever, whatever this is that gives you guidance is needed. Because you could have been in a spot where you're like, okay, I closed this out because I felt like that was necessary, but then what am I supposed to do after this? Like, there could be so many different directions that are connected with like the potential of I could go in this direction, I could go this way, I could go that way. And it's like very unclear which of those ones you're supposed to go for. And maybe there are also paths that you're like, is that a path over there? Like, I'm trying to make it out. I can't really tell. Something about that. So I'm seeing that there's a focus on taking basically all of this, basically this whole puzzle that you have and bringing it to like this person or this thing or this being and being like, what am I supposed to do with all of this? So it's like seeking higher counsel essentially, okay? And then I'm seeing that this higher counsel that you're receiving is going to help you analyze and understand everything and break it down to know like basically the next steps of where you want to go, okay? Yes, exactly. All right. It's just being confirmed. You are right where you need to be. Even when things feel confusing, you're still right where you need to be. But yeah, it looks like phoning a friend in some way here that I'm seeing here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so I will read the zodiacs, but just know that all of us have all these energies in our charts, okay? I'm looking at Pluto, Virgo, Taurus, and Gemini. Okay, my friends, I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.